Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. I did plan on heading over to the doctor's, but part of me really wants to investigate, seeing as I'm here, the path in which the wolves ran off along. Basically that way. So I'm gonna quickly go this way and have a little look what's down here. Well, we have, because I think if I go down there, although it's quite a long way, I think I'll find that bed. We do have wolf tracks coming this way, which is, I think, is what... How do I get the equipment?
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets.
Yeah, I
and
do.
He didn't like to miss out.
Precisely. What the narrator said is exactly how I feel. Oh, wolves. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, I missed, but it scared them away. Okay. That was a terrible shot, and I took some damage, but they did scare away. Okay, well that was interesting, straight away. What is this black bag? Okay, so the wolves are attracted to the old rubbish, aren't they, obviously? Right. I do only have 2 bullets, which is... Ah! The woodlots! And wolf tracks. Oh, hello! We've got a tent. Is this... Okay, so we've found something of interest. 1 beer bottle. And a bag that I can't get to. This is very interesting. Right, I could start a fire if I had some wood. Why didn't I pick some more wood up? Damn it. What have we got in the pot? Oh, matches. Okay, when I go back past the general store, we need to pick up some... How cold am I? Pretty cold. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. Okay, so I think that's been marked on my map. Okay, let's continue and hope that... Okay, so this is where they come for tree cutting, obviously. Are we going the right direction? No, oh, we've hit the road. I could have just driven this. Oh no, I couldn't because the tree was in the way, wasn't it?
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Yeah, maybe this was not the best idea. Okay, what do we have here? 10 miles per hour, attention. We're pretty close. We should make it. We should make it. Come on. I'm not sure I could have driven this because there is a tree across the road, the main road, which I think I needed to have taken, yeah. We shall see when we get back. Is that a log pile? Yes. And the hut, excellent. What's the... Okay, I'm pretty cold, my mental health is pretty bad. Here we are. What do we have here?
Someone had been playing with a crossbow here. A very dangerous game. A bolt could hit someone's tire, or their eye. It could even kill someone if the aim was right.
Why is it flaming, though? That's the question. Yeah, okay, we'll keep that. I don't know what that means. Okay. Lodge B. Yes, I thought it might be a lodge. That was the word I was looking for. Ooh, fire starters. We need logs. Ooh, steak, beer, and an onion, which I only like steak, apparently. Can I haven't got any logs. Right, in we go.
Without a single window to brighten things up, the inside of the cabin was almost pitch black. Beware of close encounters of meat and furniture.
I will, thank you. Let's turn that radio off for a start. Okay, what do we have in here? Oh, first of all, let's get some... okay, we've got a bit of wood. Nice. And we can set the burner going. Lovely. That's what we wanted. Okay, so... this is a lodge in the mountains for people basically to stay in. I've stayed in one of these myself. In real life. This toothbrush is still wet. Lovely. I'm glad that I tried to grab the head of the brush first. So somebody's basically around, aren't they? Inspect a suitcase with clean clothes. What's that? A picture up there? Is that sort of a movie still?
Solitaire.
Yep.
A card game only hermits can truly enjoy. Carl felt depressed at the thought of playing this.
That's a bit of a strange reaction to a game of solitaire. Only hermits. Depressed hermits. Yeah, so someone's been smoking cigarettes and eating a bit of bread. The bread looks pretty edible. That's pretty much it. And then just... okay, we can take some tape. We'll just loot the...
Everything was set up for a well-deserved snack. It seemed like the place hadn't been empty for long, but without knowing exactly why, Carl had the feeling no one was coming back anytime soon.
oh, nice. Bit of first aid. So Carl has a feeling that no one will be back, whereas that's based on basically nothing. Okay, so we've... it's interesting. Let's check the old map. Right. Well, my car's back at the general store. And I don't think I can drive up the main route because there's a tree over it, but I think that left-hand turning towards the doctor's is possible. I could go back and have a little look at Bedard and Roy's houses. And Lachance's... is that his house back there? Maybe I should have driven back there. But what we'll do is we'll go back along the road via the other lodge, I think Lodge A, I guess, and then walk back down towards the general store. Or maybe I should just walk straight. Yeah, screw it. That's what we'll do. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna... so once someone's been playing with a crossbow that's burning? I don't really understand that, but... okay, we'll go straight across country. This way. So the question is, where is everybody? Oh, there are wolves over there. And we have more of this weird ice. Yep, get out of here. Okay, so the steps are going one way or the other, I don't know. Just collecting empty bottles. So those steps were going, well, I don't really know. They could have been going both directions, but okay, we'll just assume for the moment that they're going this way. What do we have here? Treasure map, number 5. Okay. Interesting. So between the tent and the giraffe with a top hat on. So we've actually seen the tent and the... okay, we need to go this way. Let's get back to the general store. So here's the tent. So the treasure should be, seeing as we're right here, should be over this way. Let's check the old journal. Would it be in documents? Might be in documents. Letter, customer, how much of a mysterious journal. Treasure maps. Okay, so follow the water course. It should be kind of here. It's in line with Lodge 1, Lodge A, south. That kind of creates a triangle, upside down triangle with the gas station and the tent. So let's have a look. Oh, wolves. So this way. This way. Here's the water course. We need to cross over.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Yeah, I get the picture. Oh, there's wolves again. Blast, I'm gonna use all my bullets. The treasure. Ah! Should be about here, just to my right. Is it where the wolves are? Could just be around. I'm okay for heat for the moment. That's it, get out of here. Okay, so the treasure should be around here somewhere. Do I need a shovel or something? Okay, so I think it's just over this way. Feels like we should be close. Perhaps not. Okay, never mind. We'll come back and try and find that, because we're going to freeze to death otherwise. What we need is some wood. Some logs. Okay, I can collect loads of logs, that's perfect. Okay, inventory is full. Hold on, this wasn't... Oh yeah, it was here. Lovely. Well, that was interesting. I could have sworn I was around near the treasure, but apparently not. I think I should actually go and see Gilles Lachance's house. Am I nice and warm now? Yeah, cool. But we'll do that in the car. Right, let's go. Yeah, okay. Right, so if we take a left...
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets.
I can get
And he
round the
didn't like
tree.
to miss
That's
out.
interesting. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, so the actual tree just blocks me off on the road, but I can actually take the big road, that's fine. Right, we're going to go back this way and take the first left, because I think that is where Lachance's house is. Hold on, let's have a look. Yeah, so it should just be to my left right now. Let's see if there is a little left turn coming up. Yes, just here. Oh, hold on, we're loading. And we have another... Oh, it's a trailer, I thought it was a car. Okay, so this is Lachance's house. He's the manager of the... And there's another bow.
The crossbow bolts had the same origin. Carl was sure of it. Who was it? And more importantly, what was being hunted like this?
Okay, let's get that house in for context. So somebody thinks that... Well, someone's hunting something, but they're recent, these bolts, because they're still burning. So this is the guy who we found frozen to death in the last video. Oh lordy, someone else has been frozen.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
Weird. Let's get the fire going. Cool, there's more logs here. So, we're going to have another flashback,
The otherworldly
vision,
ice had struck
something.
again. The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen in eternity.
This is so bizarre. Okay. Anything to see outside the window? No.
Something was hidden under the stairs.
Yes, that's true. There's a sliding panel which we can use. What's this?
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
Okay, so there's a wedding photo on the bed. Okay, so these people are obviously being spooked by something coming into the house, grabbing weapons and trying to... Okay, there's something interesting about that as well. Bertrand Lachance, 1948. Right.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
Yes, it seems so. Oh God.
It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
Yeah, there's a lot to discover, clearly. It's weird having the radio on. So, what to do? Ah, right. Whoa,
The vision
okay.
scale was lifted, and he was back to reality.
Giselle.
A reality in which Giselle, Gilles' loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
Okay, so Giselle, this is her diary. Mother once told me, this is September, when I first met Gilles, that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot, and as the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gilles' brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Gilles can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Gilles is way out of his league, but Gilles doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Gilles is a master of nothing. He is a slave, and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall, in which he stores all these incriminating documents he intends to use, and I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. It is true that Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination of the safe, where everything is hidden. Only problem is, Gilles himself tends to forget the combination. He had a trick to help him remember, his father's first initial, followed by 3 numbers I had to engrave behind his pendant. Who could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers but my Gilles? October. Okay, so the first letter... Okay, what was that? Father's first initial. Okay, so that is father's first initial, followed by 3 numbers. I think we've got those already. October. Gilles had trouble sleeping. He'll flay his arms and legs in his sleep. I told him this blackmail business would be hard on him, but that's the problem with idiots. They always think they're the smartest person around, no matter how hard you try to shake them. Hamilton will find out, and then we're done for. We'll have to move to Val d'Or and live with the small fry. I'm shaking as I'm writing this. I cannot believe I've taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl. She was so young. What does that mean? I cannot believe I've taken part in this tragedy. Right, so something's happened. So that was her diary that she kept under there. Looks like they were repainting the whole house. Interesting. Plunger and nothing. Anything in the box? The unpacked boxes suggest they just moved here. Okay, so they just moved in, they were painting up the They were painting up the old house, cleaning products, anything in the drawers of use. One painkiller, nice. Other than that, nothing. Okay, so anything in any drawers I can open? Cards. Line is cut as per usual. Anything I can use? Yes, fire starters. Twisted fire starters, right. Just rifling through all of their possessions.
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
It does, doesn't it? What's that?
The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste.
Okay, I can't take any more steak. Can I shut the door? No. No, I can't shut the fridge. That's annoying. Right. Okay, so there's nothing in here. Ah, the same... Yet to find a clock that worked. All of these clocks are set at 3 o'clock. The one in the general store was as well. Interesting. Okay, so let's inspect the safe. Let's quickly look at the journal. So the pendant said 739, right. And the first name of his B. I'm guessing that's that.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
739, and we're in. And what do we have here? A compromising file. William Hamilton is a crook. He has been blackmailing everyone in the village, myself included, like the infamous Séraphin Pordier. In this document is proof of every bribe paid by Hamilton to the federal authorities in regards to the acquisition of this damn mine. The fact that he has used his henchmen to instill terror within the village will not sway the tribunals down in Montreal, but the fact that he has been bribing government officials surely will. I can already picture it making the front page. The English are all the same. They keep referring to him as the English, and in his bio he's from Chicago. We will prevail. Written with different ink. Hamilton is not only a crook but a murderer. I do not believe in his remorse. I firmly believe he will pay for his crime. I do not believe in native magic, but I do believe in their vengeance. Okay, change page. I tried to change the page and okay, which one is it? Mysterious journal, Jules Wallet, treasure maps, Giselle's diary, compromising file. Is there a separate page? No. Okay, so it's just the one page. And there's a picture of... There is a picture of a man giving a briefcase to a lady. Interesting. Even though I have no idea what it means. Right, what do we have here?
The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Perhaps it should. Founded by Bertrand Lachance more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chez Lachance, is one of Manastin's economic mainstays. Since the passing of his aged owner, however, business wasn't as booming as it once was. Or blooming. Gilles Lachance, inheritor of the humble establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked a major controversy last year when he announced the reopening expansion of his copper mine. As of now, operations at the general store are expected to remain unchanged despite the change of hands. Gilles Lachance still helms the register. Okay. Let's go upstairs. We have a cross.
What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here.
What a mess, it's
the
not that
place
bad.
looked barely habitable.
The narrator
The
is
cross
mad.
looked after a marriage's well-being. and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers on one hand, and cautioning against guilty pleasures on the other. Indeed, the Lachances were still part of the God-fearing generation. Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
Strange narration. Okay, cigarettes. Box full of Harlequin novels, right. Paint.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Maybe it would. What do we have here? Oh, some more Polaroid. What I need is bullets more than Polaroids film. Okay, so there's not much else to see. This alarm clock, however, isn't set to 3 o'clock like the one in the general store and the one in the... hold on, was there something to touch up there? No. I think that's everything. So, the plot thickens. We now know that Gilles was trying to blackmail... Oh, what's this as well?
That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought. Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional.
So she's obviously... I think she's trying to escape. It looks like she's about to clamber through the window from this creature, whatever it is, this spirit that's icing everybody. It's interesting because the pendulum's swinging, but the clock is still at 3. Okay, so Jill was trying to blackmail Hamilton with some compromising pictures of some kind, or intelligence, but Giselle, who didn't really get on with Jill much, suspected it wasn't going to work very well. I think the next stop should be the doctors, shouldn't it? Anyway, we'll leave the investigation here for the moment, and end the video as well, and I'll see you in the next one.